back to my quest of getting all of Sumeru done today. Let's friggin' talk to Catherine. This grape I'm eating is massive.
Ad Astra Avisa.
Hi, Catherine.
Commissions. Oh, how about this? Please attend the and if possible, please also use your...
What?
What kind of commission is that?
I see. In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Arama...
Hey, that's not any better. Hyman's gotta ask.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just...
Was it so obvious? I was hoping
Nahida!
one of those commissions. That kind of chance to... Ah, so it's Nahida. So it's been you this... Or you guess. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about this. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday. Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't... By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? Yes, I paid her a visit. Her condition is stabilized. However, but for the moment... Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's Fest? So our first priority should be investigating and... Oh! Good point.
Sorry, adventurers. Chapter 3. I've been grinding since sometime earlier today when I started Sumeru.
Okay, so do you have any... Actually, I've already done it. I've already tried that. But all the keep, it seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding... Have you already caught the sages? I'm guessing not yet. But this... In any case, No, wait, you mean it'd be too... No, it's not that. Doing that would be ignoring the safety... That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now. Since we're still... After all... Nahida, you're super smart. So you... According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical... Okay, but, well... I've been thinking then I should find someone who's all... You're saying we should recruit us... Oh!
A spy, hell yeah.
We met someone named Al-Haytham. He seems like he... Actually, I already have someone in mind. Setaria. We ran into her basically every time. Paimon still remembers the... She was born in the desert and was hailed as their queen. Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. The name Setaria means star. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given soon after. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, but she doesn't really support the Academy. Indeed. When they are present, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had all right. That way, not only from my past observations, since tomorrow afternoon just happened. Let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
My favorite.
Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot. So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria? No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention. Hacking style and key character.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often...
Huh? Real. Shh.
It would seem that...
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro.
Yeah.
Does count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Mm-hmm.
Love The one who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
So the gods have decreed it.
Lord, did you two spoil my divination?
So the gods have declared. Traveler is Riz.
Actually, but...
I admit,
Is that so?
if you were to bring some food...
Seems Winnie is saying some strange things.
If this isn't further confirmation that the traveler has Riz, I don't know what is. Fuck. Anyways, back to it.
Is this another one of Satar? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped when I start talking with him. Listen.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you.
Speaking of,
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed...
That's nice.
Oh, no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke...
I see. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods.
No problem.
Aether's canonical Riz. So freaking stupid.
This should be our final stop. Satar... Nahida. It's my duty to protect Samira's...
Oh, she knows.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry. If I recall... that's right. After all, I grew up in Lickbite. What an admirable... So this... That's right. It's not you... I see.
Good luck. Up here?
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for... what's the point of all the information we've collected? Sataria is already used to avoiding her. I remember you mentioned that the Eremite, although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her home... Oh, Paimon gets it! Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert... Well, King Dashrit is long gone. And Sataria is also too... If we simply engaged her under the guise of... But, if we were to bar... So, you... Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. As long as everything goes smooth... Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't... Exactly. Huh? That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their sensitive...
We can possess people. Oh, we can possess people.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them. You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine. If it was at all possible. Yeah, don't Don't beat yourself. Alright.
Tomorrow afternoon. 12:09. We can possess people?
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
Hello.
Oh, here she comes. Satari's. Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Oh.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still...
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about...
Okay then. Strange. Your cat... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Heart and Marut.
That's right. They're just little darlings, aren't they?
Heart and Marut, yeah.
Which fortune?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do...
I hear you. The gods are asking. Sitaria.
Why haven't I gone...
Sitaria, why don't you just go home?
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Oh.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is...
Cain Deshret? Even though news of Cain Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King...
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of... I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Okay, we're gone.
Whoa, she just ran off in a hurry. Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something
She doesn't know.
desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida. It seems all I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. Anyway, enough of that. She's out of Keeps now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Hello.
I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look...
Masonry.
Oh, right. Your old man. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Lot better, yeah.
Here. I have been thinking. Actually, while we're...
Yeah, he's been
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King. He has a quick temper and has always been a
Oh? So... I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to be...
Akeem, you don't mean...
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Why can't you pick a
Can't
side?
pick a side?
Sataria!
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Hmm?
You really zeroed in on me, but once everything is all... Come on! Sataria's already started talking.
Hello.
So, like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
The basement.
Right. I celebrated the Sub-Zero's fest. Wait, how could you be aware? Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumer? Shishan, don't... What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia. Please stop!
Now Sataria's still trying to run from her problems. She can no longer justify... Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! This is the most important...
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please, try to remain. Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their heretics. What kind of heresy are you...
What kind? What heretics?
King Deshret. Many people I know...
Miss Sataria, King Deshret is immortal. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia...
I'm enjoying this bit of
the
trolling.
deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't
She's
pick a
going
side?
insane.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
What?
It seems that no matter where I run, I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid...
You won't
Yeah.
necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides,
How do you know me so well?
that's not important. The important thing, if you could provide some assistance in this matter.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in Please tell me. What? I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall I've just been working to meet the However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the students are still quite wary of...
To fight against the Academia,
Is that
we need
him?
to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a...
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once... let me see...
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be...
All right.
So,
That'll depend.
the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have... Maybe it's time for me to...
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed the Traveler's execution was in
Yeah, we did it.
We make plans to meet again tomorrow evening. Hey, but if we're going to pray to the gods... No, the truth...
The true guardian. It's time. Anyways, yeah, we're on. Let's claim our achievements.
Bonnie is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
Hey, Catherine.
Catherine, we're here. That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine. Shh. We're on a secret mission. Yep. Paimon's right. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. What do you feel? It's the middle of the... No, I think he's right.
It's a lot quieter.
There seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if... Maybe it's just a coincidence. I also can't quite figure out why things... Well,
Maybe they've figured out something we didn't.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia.
Okay, they've locked the teleport waypoints, meaning there's something's waiting for us beforehand. Aren't I a little smart Pookie? Follow the breadcrumbs. What the hell?
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Ooh.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Fatui?
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement.
Fatui jump scare.
Basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Damn it!
The people of Samir City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world.
Anyways.
The experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do?
Those fortune tellers, right?
People! Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru!
You've been trolled! You've been trolled!
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Yes, you've probably been told. Don't reply to this guy. She's just trying to get a rise.
You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
We've been found. We have to break for it.
Lorna. Is Nahida going to be okay? Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new... He called himself the... And that even the sages are weary of him. Yep, yeah. Now that the doctor... But... What if it's
Yeah, and of course the academia is in cahoots with the Fatui.
Yeah. Things Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages? Even though he turned it down, there's no time to lose.
Well, we're going right back where it started. Successfully left the city. City's gone insane, I tell you. They've gone mad. You're gonna learn how to mind control this people? Let's hope the real gods come back and they see the Akshiks. It was a mistake. It's like, what the hell is this?
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. Core of 30. We are an elite brigade that...
The outcast? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting...
You're up, traveler.
It's time for murder. Hell yeah! We're back to the usual senseless murder.
You can't run.
Scatter!
How did Paimon know of this? I dare say, the Paimon villain theory is gaining more and more credibility by the second.
Propagate! Spring forward!
Perpetual Dendro. The infinite plant is real.
Over here. It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Look, it's a bunch of nerds.
Propagate!
Kill all of you. Easy, not even close.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. Looks, but this doctor guy seems like going up against...
It's easy to dodge that if you have the power to brute force past it all. Tainari! Tainari!
Huh?
Where'd fam go? Yo, Tainari! Where you at? Oh, Colette? Oh, long time.
It's the traveler in Pine Hallway! It's I... To be honest, as a result, Master Tainari is... Oh, Kale.
It sucks.
Speaking of Tainari, did he... Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest alone. He left? I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always...
No reason?
I only found out that he left through a message... to leave in such a... Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the... I know that before he became a Forest Watcher. Master Tainari... A research base, huh? Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so...
We have to save him from the smart people. We have to dumb and dumber to victory. Let's do this.
Got it. Will do.
To the plant area. To the plant zone. We're going to the plant zone of this one. Hardest DI. Here we are. I really should have known there was a teleport point here. Hi, Nadia.
Wait, look who it is!
Nadia!
You're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a test. Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. Plus, it's not like you could have known even a pool of stagnant water. Paimon feels like only the real nahida. Huh? But, well, we understand that point now. When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone instead.
Okay.
He did something. Luckily, I managed to finish my... I wouldn't be really... I gave away my true identity when I also... The doctor is already an expert at... Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then... it feels like plus. The doctor's combat ability... We shouldn't give up hope. Actually, Nahida, how did... Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy. So I
We're gonna tell them.
by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once... Okay, let's just hope we...
You're not invited to my birthday party. Well, that's bigger to Doctor. He most certainly isn't being invited to my birthday party. It's the funniest threat you can make as a legal adult. Just say, you're not invited to my birthday party. It's not to beat them, it's to confuse them. Oh yeah, you.
Traveler.
It's Hypatia!
Didn't expect to see you here.
Who's this?
Oh yeah, I went on a drug trip with her.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends.
Hypatia, you're way too... Wait, no.
My consciousness.
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so when my consciousness made contact.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, remember? I my current self has not.
Yeah, we can call God.
I've never heard of anything...
Hold on,
wait...
All right now, hold my hand. I'll help you.
Will I be hospitalized for days again? I don't really trust this.
Ready?
Let's go.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother.
Who is this guy?
Valuing strength above all.
Is this who I think he is?
Saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
And then he became evil.
They can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face.
Oh, it's him.
My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Uh-oh.
There is no need to fear. The pain will
It's Scaramucci.
Your era is coming to an end.
It's Scaramucci.
What was that? Did we actually just see the balladeer? But how is he connected to...
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Alas, if only that which beats within my chest.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
You! I found divine wisdom.
Aphasia.
That's how I always thought. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
She failed. And she's not too far gone, because, like, as they always say, if you realize you need help, it means you're not too far gone.
Wait, something...
Oh no! We're being crushed. What the heck? Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh great, we have to kill 2 of them now. And what could Scaramucci do that he hasn't done already? Make me smoke an even bigger boof? The hell are we running from?
Okay, we finally lost him.
What happened?
Oh, the traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped? Wait. Then...
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be Also, while we were running, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness. So I
God
can't
damn it.
journey with you, but even in a moonless night.
Oh no! Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that meant even in a moonless? Huh. Paimon Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before?
Hmm?
It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, but she's a...
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You're guessing.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity. I've spent some time with you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh,
All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's
Oh
body?
God.
What?
They're trying to turn
Do you have
Scaramucci into God.
Hmm. So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad.
Tainari, did you leave the...
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental... If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken. Now that you mention it, I knew the act, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating the doctor and the balladeer.
Two of them.
I don't think they've... But then, what is the...
Yeah, it feels like we're still...
Scaramucci's becoming a god?
Right. We've pretty much gone over...
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go into the desert, come find me here if there's anything...
Thanks, Tainari.
Well, this is certainly a big twist of fate. We've lost our one divine help. This certainly put us in a twist. Anyways, we are pulling. Please, Kave. Please, Kave. Please, Kave. Please, Kave. Kave, come home. Please, Kave. God fucking damn it. Another freaking Ningguang. Could it kill them to put anything different? I mean, at least we're getting constellation progress out of her, so, that's nice. Activate. Caravan Rebat. Here we are. Caravan Rebat. Caravan Ribbit. So we've become frogs now.
We finally... So, just... Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the...
And it's made to make it inconvenient to get to the desert.
If it's this tall...
Enough gawking. Come on.
Oh, it's a time!
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Haven went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to. Surprise!
I can run circles around him.
What the? Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Eremite mercenaries? How are they working for them?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs.
I mean, I could have beat him
You
up.
need to thank me. I've never cared to... All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never last time we met at Port Ormos. Didn't you say you were going back to the academy?
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academy.
Oh, I wouldn't have been there if it weren't for external forces.
Had I wished to turn you over to the academia,
Oh, right. You do have a point. point.
I have no interest in running errands for that. And these days, not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. Which brings me back to you. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous...
So that's your answer. But that does prove you do have some no matter.
That's right. We have the same...
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
Our
It's the
village.
largest settlement in the desert. So
It's always better to...
Anyways, we're being accompanied by our boy, Alhaitham, to the desert. When's Kaveh coming? Like, when is he coming with us?
before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Aru Village. We've entered the second half smear. Oh! You blithering buffoon! You are good. Who is this nerd? Let's Sino.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words.
Oh, Hatham.
Judgment?
Judgment.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Who's... You don't know that.
Sounded like an assassination. I sought only to ensure that...
Seemed to me more like your own... Yes. General Mahamatra Sino. Head of all the Matra at the Academy.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in all. If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you.
Has Alhaitham done something?
I won't waste my breath. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you?
Yeah, what?
And why, as far as I'm aware, have you been given a mission that's... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your...
I should have known you'd be different.
You two...
Well, look at you two.
Hey, Dia, you're back.
Over there.
Let's go.
Great, finally! You gotta help us out here.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the academia duking it out. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of... It seems like someone's gonna have to...
Hey, you could beat him up. I don't care.
Hey, did either of...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Come on,
Candace!
All right, stop.
I suppose we can postpone this fight. We're in. Why does he refuse to sit?
sardines with 3 people who want to tear each other limb. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself.
Can this stick fit in your mouth?
Nice to meet you,
We have so many these nuts jokes to make.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring.
I'm like, someone!
Alright. Now that we're all better, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make. So please, have an honest, and if anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the.
On sec.
And that goes for you too,
Yeah.
Miss Dia.
Dear.
All right. I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was.
I have nothing to hide. So there's no
Yeah.
shame in explaining. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been.
Yeah, talk it out.
I've chosen to.
He shows this.
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit. The power of the General Mahamatra is... I realized then that to the Grand Sage...
Oh, they're
the vows
evil.
that we took,
Who would have
the
thought?
principles that we strive to uphold are meaningless to the Academia. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for...
Sino seems to have the same quest now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra. Well, Sino, if...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes. I was... After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told...
A most enticing offer.
Why that when you can just get it yourself and get the full divine knowledge?
Their words contained one key piece of... From my perspective, the sages are far from... So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of the...
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect.
Yeah.
It came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidence.
Even though
Sure
I ran
is.
into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance. You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tap.
that's true.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's... I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead to...
Feeble
dangerous
scribe,
suspicion.
my ass.
Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would...
I could see where the Sumeru drama is coming from, because I'm somehow the darkest skinned person here.
I won't regard you.
You know, like, I mean, me IRL.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your...
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys...
Uh-huh.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayan, I had nothing going on, so I decided
Yeah.
when I saw these 2 random guys.
Is that all? Well,
That's more like it.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what was that?
no need to worry. Now that you're no longer at...
Creature?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
I mean, hey, once again, brute force is one hell of a method. Just Swing a sword everywhere, it will hit its target.
The winds died down. That means the sands can
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to.
Let's skedaddle. What's going on? Of course, enemies.
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing.
Yes. They just keep coming and wait. Leave this round to us. I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go.
Let's do this. Murder.
Over here.
Oh great, we're bleed. We have a bleed effect now. This sucks.
Here comes another wave.
Never.
When are they ever gonna let up?
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Break to the rules, and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. How much do, so much see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't know. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of...
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Pretty torn up.
Apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I am the chief of Aru village.
Hello.
I am also originally...
I can't say they've always... Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally...
So, Irminsul's withering.
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected.
Everyone in Aru village. Speaking of
Village keeper?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Most of them are scholars who love... The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyche.
Alas,
Yeah.
that's exact, but no one in the village has ever seen...
I've had encounters with those people.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt?
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty...
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra.
Is it because you're reminded of...
Oh, we have a party.
Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to... But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust...
I'll be
We can watch him.
Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay. We have an excuse to claim teleport points. Get over here. And then a fortune teller taught me how to riz. He did the time. He taught me how to riz. Taught it all the time.
surprise.
He taught me how to go and riz. He did the time. He taught me how to riz. For all his... I cannot rhyme. Here we are.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially. Do you still have any questions for me? But one of my former subordinates told me the academia has long exiled when mad scholars first arrive. Initially, the people of Aru village was struck by the strongest. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night.
Oh, so
All
he
the houses were
dendrovisioned
after
them.
that. The people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as
Soft green light? A mad skull? Paimon thinks so too. Actually,
in theory. They would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said,
oh, no wonder.
if you are able to draw a conclusion from this one, so, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't believe us?
No, it's not. Lesser Lord Kusanali. The
Yes.
academia has always placed far greater importance. In addition,
No way! Nahida definitely exists!
I've spent many years.
Good! Then you should know that.
That look in your eyes. How can this to think?
Alright.
Are there Arcana's been what now?
Skills to good use for this investigation, but easier said than done. Excuse me, are you? Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa
Hey, don't say that.
the person you're referring to?
Grandpa is just I heard everything you said to the village chief.
Ah, so you're. I was planning to go out and take.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about. Sorry. I was only listening in.
All right.
Let's help him. Sure. This Sumeru lore goes insane, I tell you.
Sino is super vigilant.
Yeah.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
Yes.
Yes.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries. Unfortunately, it was only a few years later. An elderly however, the scholar was in Kempton one summer night. The oft mumbling. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted the next morning. Isak, it's said that those who saw the scholar claimed Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find.
All this somehow just makes.
Perhaps.
So sad.
My
Maybe the people.
Huh?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than.
This is crazy. Do we somehow turn on co-op?
Hey, Isak.
Huh?
Oh, it's you guys. We've cleared everything up. Really?
We have a mad scholar to find.
Alright.
Chapter 3, Act 3's done? I mean, okay, I guess we'll end off the video here. See ya later. This is weird.